Alright, this is another relatively fun deck to play as. This is a Spellcaster control deck. Uses a Secret Village lockdown. This is Serah's deck. Alright, to start off, she uses 2 DMG. Star card of the deck. You use them, either throw them in the graveyard as dark monster fodder, or you can, with the Chaos monsters, or you can use them for synchroing with Chaos Sorcerer. 1 Black Luster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. Another really good card to use. 1 Chaos Sorcerer. Another really good Spellcaster card. Really easy to summon. Because this deck has a lot of darks, particularly dark Spellcaster monsters that uses with Secret Village, another really good dark monster to run in this deck, and it is in this deck, is the Dark Armed Dragon. Next we have 1 Breaker, the Magical Warrior, used for magic and trap removal, and it's a dark spellcaster. 1 Kycoo, the Ghost Destroyer, dark spellcaster, really good against zombies, and really good against, really good overall at locking your opponent's graveyard down. Really good tech card this format. It's always been a good card in my opinion. 1 Lightsworn Sorcerer, similar to Kycoo, only when he's special summoned you can use his effect to remove 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard from play. Really good. 2-star synchro monster, or tuner monster. 1 Summoner Monk, really good to pull a spellcaster or whatever you need that's level 4 from the deck to the field by discarding a spell card. Kind of situational in this deck though. 1 Blackwing Gale, the Whirlwind. Gale, 3-star, tuner, dark, really good effect. He's really good. 1 Armageddon Knight. Help throw either DMG or some dark monster, Chaos Sorcerer, or whatever you want to combo in the graveyard. Help the Envoy, helps Chaos Sorcerer, and help Dark Armed Dragon. 1 Sangan. Speed up the deck, search out what you need, get Gale, or get whatever you need. Alright, those are the dark monsters in the deck. The other half of this deck uses light monsters, because the Envoys require light monsters and dark monsters to special summon. So, this deck runs 2 Magician's Valkyria. This is surprisingly good when you use Secret Village, because if you have another spellcaster like Summer Monk or Night Center or something that you don't want to be destroyed, you can use this to block the attack, because this forces your opponent to attack it instead of any other spellcaster on the field. So you can help, it helps stall, slow the opponent down. And when there's 2 of them, like this, you have the same effect that Marauding Captain has, where you lock the field and they can't attack anything. And with Secret Village on the field, they can't use any magic cards or spell cards. Next we have 1 Honest. Really good if you're using lights, you want to use Honest. He helps Magician's Valkyria, and he just helps the deck overall. He's just really good. 1 Lyla, Lightsworn Sorceress. A light spellcaster with similar effect as Breaker, where you can, but only you switch her to defense to destroy opponent's spell trap card. Only thing bad about her is, well, she has a mill effect at the end, but and sometimes that can mess this deck up, because it can throw, sometimes it can throw something good in the graveyard like DMG, and other times it can throw something bad in the graveyard like Dad, and you don't want that to happen. So usually she's another situational card, so you kind of want her to be on the field for just like 1 turn and then die. Next we've got 2 Oracle of the Sun. Similar to Cyber Dragon, only he has a 2,000 defense and only a 1,000 attack. Same conditions to summon him as Cyber Dragon. He's a 5-star light spellcaster. You can use him with Honest, and you can use him with Chaos Sorcerer to get Arcanite, and you can use him with Gale to get Stardust or whatever you need. So he's pretty good. And we've got 2 Effect Veilers. Spellcaster, 1-star tuner, but most of the time they'll be in the hand unless you pull them from the graveyard. And they're just really good, this format. Okay, for spells, we've got 2 Secret Village of the Spellcaster. Lock your opponent's field as long as you have a Spellcaster on the field, but be careful, because that can really mess up your run if you don't have any Spellcasters on the field. So just make sure you've got Effect Veilers or Honest or something in your hand to protect your Spellcasters. 1 Terraforming, search it out, speed up the deck. 2 Pot of Duality, draw power. 2 Wonder Wand, equip spell card for spell cards. You can also use it to draw. It can be played in different situations. 1 Allure, because there's lots of darks, more draw power. 1 Swords for stalling. 1 Dark Hole, stable. 1 Monster Reborn, stable. 1 MST, more Magic and Trap removal. 1 Foolish Burial, get some darks in the graveyard, or lights. 1 My Body as a Shield, keep your Spellcasters on the field. And then for traps, we've got 1 Mirror Force, 1 Call of the Haunted, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Magician's Circle to pull out either Chaos Sorcerer or DMG, and 2 Solemn Warning. Overall, this is a pretty fun deck. It's semi-competitive like all of these. It's 40 cards. Hope you like it.